Okay, Liz, it's Lisa. Don't freak out. That's just my feet. I literally, okay, so I love Queen. Like, I love Queen. I love them. I love them. And just as I was typing to you, I literally heard, and then the glory, glory, we are the champions, my friend. Now, Freddie Mercury is a huge spirit guide for me. And that really freaked me out. When it became a medium, I literally was like, that's Freddie Mercury. Like, I was like, that's Freddie. Especially when I watch Bohemian Rhapsody, because that's when he really likes to come out, because he starts, like, talking about all the people, whatever. But he's coming through for you so fucking strong. He said, girl, you are a queen. He said, not my kind of queen. Oh, my God. I can't believe you just said that. You got some dead spirits that are hanging on you. You listen. They're basically saying that you have what's called an abandonment wound. Some of your ancestors, they kind of had this deal where, kind of like, they taught you that love was chasing after someone who kept leaving. So basically, what's happening in this working right now, which is wonderful, is like Freddie is saying that he was, I can't say this freaking word, he was he practiced Zoroastrianism. He was from Zanzibar. His parents, he was, I don't know if he was Pakistani, whatever he was Indian, but Middle Eastern, he said. But he said, think of how if you've ever seen this movie, you have to see this movie. He said, think of how he grew up in this middle-class family, that his dad was kind of drudgy, and he knew he was different. I'm sure he knew he was gay, or he suspected, or whatever. He knew he was different, and he just kept pushing it with his dad. And he was kind of like, he was trying to rise above his circumstances. That's what he's saying. Like, he's saying he knew in his heart he was going to be a rock star. Like, he knew it. Like, that's how he ended up at the club. That's how he met the members of Queen. And he just gave it his all. And even when he was feeling like shit, he asked St. Michael to come in. And several Arabian gods and some Hindus, and like basically lift his spirit. So they're saying, like, when you feel these self-doubts of like, oh my God, I haven't seen her in 9 months, she hasn't been in contact. That's her. That's her. They said maybe she hasn't been in contact because she's afraid of disappointing you. They said maybe she's afraid of being in contact because she's afraid you're going to yell at her. She's afraid to look you in the face. That's what I'm getting. She thinks about you all the time. There's still a very strong sexual bond here. I can feel like an intimacy. She's never met anyone like you. Please try to forgive her. She was struggling. They're saying she has very bad self-esteem issues, and that's her relationship and her life before damaged her, and they put her in knots. They put her in knots, and she felt like she couldn't breathe. And something about what was between you was making her feel like she was in knots, like she was feeling like smothered or suffocated. But she didn't know how to say, I'm feeling smothered or I'm feeling suffocated, so she just started pushing you away. And there's great regret in that. That's what I'm getting right now. There's great regret in that. Her heart's opening up. I feel it. Ayu Bobo.